Welcome to TechMania, where we explore the latest gadgets, smart technology, and products that help you make better buying decisions. If you're building a home theater, upgrading a presentation setup, or simply want a massive cinematic image at home, you might be wondering if the QualGear 135-inch fixed-frame projector screen QG FF6169-135G is actually worth buying. How big is a 135-inch screen in real-world use? What does a 16:9 aspect ratio mean for movies and gaming? And does the high-contrast gray surface with a 0.9 gain actually make a difference? I've added a link below where you can check the latest price, discounts, and availability. The first thing that stands out is the enormous 135-inch diagonal screen size. At this size, the screen creates a much more immersive viewing experience than a typical television, making it particularly attractive for dedicated home theaters, movie nights, sports, gaming, and presentations. A 135-inch display gives you a much larger image without requiring the physical footprint of a giant television, because the projector itself can be positioned separately from a screen. For movies, that large image can make the experience feel much closer to a cinema environment. For sports, it gives you a much larger view of the action, while gamers can take advantage of the huge image for a more immersive experience. The screen uses a 16:9 aspect ratio, which is one of the most common widescreen formats for modern video content. That means the screen is naturally suited to movies, streaming services, YouTube videos, gaming consoles, and other widescreen content. Instead of dealing with an unusual screen shape, the 16:9 format works naturally with the output of many modern projectors. If you're finding this review helpful, don't forget to give the video a quick like. It really helps the channel. Another important specification is the high-contrast gray screen surface. Gray projection screens are designed to help improve perceived contrast and black-level performance in environments where controlling ambient light isn't always perfect. In practical terms, the gray surface can help darker parts of an image appear more defined while maintaining a balanced overall picture. That can be particularly useful for movies and cinematic content where shadow detail and contrast are important. The screen has a 0.9 gain rating, which is another specification worth understanding. Gain describes how much light a projection surface reflects compared with a reference surface. A 0.9 gain surface is slightly below unity gain, giving you a controlled light distribution that can work well for home theater environments. Instead of simply maximizing brightness, the surface is designed around maintaining a balanced projection image. This makes it particularly interesting for viewers who prioritize cinematic image quality and contrast. The fixed frame design is another major feature. Unlike a retractable projector screen that rolls up into a housing, a fixed frame screen remains permanently mounted in its frame. This creates a consistently flat projection surface, which is important because even small waves or wrinkles can become visible when you're projecting a large image. A fixed frame design gives the screen a clean, theater-style appearance and keeps the projection surface ready whenever you turn on the projector. For a dedicated home theater, this can be particularly appealing because the screen becomes a permanent part of the room rather than something you need to deploy before every movie. The large screen also makes this product useful beyond entertainment. For presentations, a 135-inch image can give audiences at the back of a room a much easier view of slides, charts, videos, and other visual information. For classrooms, conference rooms, churches, event spaces, or larger meeting environments, a screen of this size can help make projected content more visible across the room. Compared with a traditional television, the QualGear screen gives you a dramatically larger projection area. Compared with smaller projector screens, the 135-inch size creates a more immersive viewing experience. And compared with portable screens, the fixed frame construction is designed for a more permanent and polished installation. If you've been searching for the best 135-inch projector screen, QualGear Projector Screen Review, 135-inch 16:9 projector screen, high-contrast gray projector screen, 0.9 gain projector screen, fixed-frame home theater screen, or best projector screen for movies, this model is worth considering. The biggest attraction is the combination of 135-inch size, 16:9 widescreen format, high-contrast gray surface, 0.9 gain, and fixed-frame construction. For home theater enthusiasts, the large diagonal can transform an ordinary room into a dedicated movie viewing environment. For gamers, the huge image can make games feel more immersive. For sports fans, the larger viewing area makes it easier to follow the action from farther away. And for presentations, the screen provides a large canvas for visual content. The gray surface is especially interesting because projection quality isn't only about the projector itself. the screen plays an important role in how the projected image looks. A high-contrast gray surface can help shape the appearance of blacks, shadows, and overall contrast, while the 0.9 gain rating provides a controlled projection surface rather than an aggressively bright one. The fixed frame then keeps everything consistently positioned and ready for use. The QualGear 135-inch fixed-frame projector screen is therefore designed for viewers who want a large, permanent projection setup with a cinematic widescreen format and a high-contrast gray surface. Whether you're creating a home theater, setting up a gaming room, watching sports with friends, or building a professional presentation space, the combination of massive screen size and fixed frame construction gives you a strong foundation for a large format projection experience. Thanks for watching TechMania. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth tech reviews and buying guides, and I'll see you in the next video.